We are 2 weeks away from our pay-per-view. We start off the show with RP Jr. cutting a promo about his like ending his feud with Monty Walker and calls out his dad. And he tells his dad, "Hey, me and Jesse Christian, we are a tag team and we want to challenge the Vesties at the pay-per-view." And Coach Stick reluctantly agrees, saying it's going to be an honor to see four men he respects to have a respectful tag title match. Which, of course, you know where this is going to lead, but we have our tag title defended at the pay per view. As to why, like, I could have stretched it out where I had like the Demons of Rage versus the Vesties at the pay per view, the RPG versus Monty Walker. Is I feel like there was enough of those feuds like to breathe to then go to what's the next in direction, and we'll come back to it. Like that's the like we basically set the stage, so now we're just playing it out a little bit, but it's not done. It's just I wanted to get past those points and if I'm getting bored with it, it was like of the Monty Walker RP Jr. without them fighting. Felt like it was a good way to kind of have it happen, and then we'll come back to it naturally. We have Electrico winning a match versus Jack Bruce, one of the cruiserweight titles on the line, but Jack Bruce intentionally disqualified himself to keep his championship. So we this is to get Electrico a little bit of popularity boost, defeating Jack, and to keep Jack the champion, as well as to create our cruiserweight mayhem like four-way going into the pay-per-view. Jack Bruce kind of promo after a match saying how he's still the cruiserweight champion, but he gets chased off by Golden Fox and Danger Kid, and he has a new catchphrase. So we'll have to see how that used to change your microphone skills, but it might just give him the tribute now. Romeo Heartthrob cheap shots Dusty Streets backstage. Dusty Streets has been mocking Romeo for being bald. Romeo has been mocked for the "You Still Got a Chance" that Dusty gets, and now he just takes a cheap shot at Dusty Streets backstage, where Dusty, Sam Strong's going to be on the card next week, so Dusty's not going to be on the card. So it's a way to kind of protect him from being on the show next week to then the mystery of will he be on the pay-per-view or not. Brent Hill picks up a win here over Troy Tornado. Just get these guys on the card to have a good match. As yeah, I feel like it was just time, not time, but I felt like it was a good point to have like Brent Hill have a win. We're towards October, so at the Power 500, you need to have 10 matches. So I'm gonna do like a roster check here, and in the last 3 months, make sure we get everyone 10 wins. I don't know if Sam Strong is gonna make it because of the consistent write-offs, but we'll see. Another just kind of throwaway match. We have Flapjack and Lance Henderson actually picking up a win, shockingly enough, this time over the War Eagles. Hopefully, Lance Henderson gets a little bit of popularity boost that he lost in his defeat versus Electrico. But yeah, they need a win to keep believable, and the War Eagles are just on the wrong side of their career, so it's a good way to get all parties involved. This is an angle setting up the not main event, the match of Charlie Homicide versus Frankie Future for the hardcore title at the pay-per-view. Just yeah, Frankie, the up and coming rising star, Charlie Homicide, the mainstay hardcore match that very looking forward to see what kind of rating we get with that. Then we have Jesse Christian backstage. He's talking with the Vessies, like kind of just friendly banter between the three. As Jesse Christian and Vesey has been nothing but cool. But RP Jr. tells Jesse Christian that he is named their team as the All Pro Duo to kind of continue the All Star team kind of moniker. All Pro, if you're not familiar, is like in the NFL, it's like the players voted best players. So it's a way to kind of continue that sports analogy. I don't love the team name either, but I think that makes it great because it's a heel. I'm sorry, my mic just peaked there. So yeah, we got the All Pro Duo versus the Vessies, and that will be our tag title match. And this is again showcasing the egomaniacal ways of RP Jr. Then in a wild brawl, we have Liberty and Cowboy Ricky Dale facing Grunt and Stink. Tommy Cornell and Damien Carville would have been ringside or seen watching the match. Sorry, peaked again. This is just to get it peaked again. I don't know why. I'm not really talking loud. But yeah, Liberty and Cowboy getting a win here. It's kind of remind everybody that they're a good tag team, as well as to kind of continue their storylines and ultimately it's going to lead to Luring Cowboy facing the Syndicate, facing Damien Carville in the Syndicate. Like it's just to kind of continue that alliance and keep that in the forefront, as well as have a good match, popper rating, of course, you know. Then after the match, we have Cowboy Ricky Dale confronting Tommy Cornell and Barry Bowen, but he steps in Barry Bowen's face. He's not intimidated by Barry, so that ultimately, I say ultimately a lot. I feel like in these, I'm sorry. But yeah, so we'll have Cowboy and Tommy maybe at the pay-per-view, or maybe like there's gonna be some sort of match here because Jeb Langley and Ripcord also have to be part of the configuration. After that, we have Dusty Street or Sid Streets saying he's going to find two partners next week, and they're going to take on the Untouchables. And if I can do that, sorry, peeked again. Um, I want you in a match at the pay per view, Eric Tower. So basically, it's just Sid Street saying next week I'm going to find two guys to beat your three guys, and then I'm going to beat you at the pay per view. Ahead of that, we have I forgot I included Angle, but yeah, basically Ripcord peaked again. I'm not moving. Oh, it's the cords right there. So if like I turn my head a little bit, it does it. So sorry about that. Ripcord pretty much challenges Jeb Langley to a match. Jeb has just been kind of annoying Rip. It's a good way to keep Rip. It's like so Rip obviously is going to be challenging for the title soon, but it's to keep him out of like a super serious storyline, but to keep him relevant. So he's going to face Jeb Langley next week. And then our main event, Beelzebub and Travis Henry defeat the Blazing Flames when Beelzebub pins Teddy Flame. Yeah, I mean, solid rating here, 73. Um, I think next week's gonna be a hell of a lot better show. Ripcord and Jeb Langley and Sam Strong on a card. And like, yeah, I could have probably, I don't know why I peaked again, but it was solid enough. I'm happy with it. We are 1 point away, so we got 14 shows to come up with one popularity point. I'm definitely thinking we do something like well, something like next week Ripcord versus Jeb Langley, and I don't know who's going to team with what's his name with Sid yet. I haven't really figured out. Kushihira Ino, he ends up having a pretty good career from what I remember. I mean, hell of a talent. We'll have to keep our eyes peeled on what talents become available. Let's check popularities real quick, and we can do that because I kind of went through the card pretty fast. Ochko went up 5 again. That's huge. Did he? Oh, it's a new month. Yeah, he did. So Electric went up 11 points there that month. Who else got a win? I think just Lance Henderson. It's like the only other one, and Travis Henry. Travis Henry, his like as manager, you like do get popularity boost, but his has been slow. Like you know what I mean? Like this is only his like second match, first match, first match. So that was his first match on TV. Um. So yeah, he went up in popularity. The Beelzebub, because the Blazing Flames are yeah, even Beelzebub went up. That's good. And then Lance. Okay, Lance went up 1. He didn't go up 1. I don't know. All right, let's see here. So we'll just go ahead, and I'm just gonna focus on America for now because that's the only place that we're at, and then we'll just keep it male because I'm never gonna really do a women's division, just not my thing. See if there's anyone that sticks out to me here. Oh, so I forgot to turn off graduates when the save started. Fun fact. So that's why there's a couple randoms. We'll have to see how they develop. They'll be fun. Jack Griffith. It's a name familiar enough to me. Solid stats. The Force. He's another guy. Joey Beechip. Unable. Why is that? Oh, he's in England. I feel like he ends up getting stateside. He's a pretty damn good worker, though. I guess I didn't just focus on just USA like I said I would. Matt Sparrow, Dave Legend, ends up in Dave. Peter Valentine, of course, get passed right past him. Yeah, so a lot of these are just the base from the me not turning off the graduates. I did though, but we're gonna leave those guys out there just to have fun with it. I'm probably not going to bring him in. That'd be pretty interesting if we did. Um, but yeah, so next week the go home show. It's kind of funny to me that like the ratings. I guess we had 81 last week, but the ratings have been like kind of. We didn't check SWF. Been like up and down. Yeah, they beat us this week. But like as like regards to like a fun or just like ease of booking, it's been a lot easier booking through this like pay-per-view upcoming than like previous. I don't know if it's because like Sam Strong's around, so like I don't have to make up excuses for the world title. But I don't know. Let's see here, RP Junior. So the number from my experience in TEW, sorry, hit the record again, is 6. So pretty much RP Junior is ready to turn heel whenever. As to when and where, you'll have to tune in. But talk to you guys next time.